You know what's weird? I can show almost any racing game fan a single car and they'll instantly know exactly what game I'm talking about. The BMW M3 GTR, Need for Speed Most Wanted. The Nissan 350Z, Underground 2. The Chrysler ME 412, Midnight Club 3. The Pagani Zonda R, Forza Motorsport 4. Because racing games used to have identities, like real identities. You weren't just playing a racing game, you were playing Burnout, or Midnight Club, or MotorStorm, or Need for Speed. Every game had its own personality, its own atmosphere, its own soundtrack, its own vibe. But somewhere along the way, that started disappearing. Because today when a new racing game comes out, it often feels like I've played it before. And honestly, I think the genre lost something special. So what's up guys, it's Secret. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. If you end up enjoying the video, please make sure to leave a like, and let's get straight into the list. Number 1. Every game had an identity, and this is probably the biggest difference. Back then, every racing game had a very clear idea of what it wanted to be. Burnout was chaos, crashes, aggression, pure destruction. Midnight Club was all about speed, huge cities, traffic flying everywhere. Need for Speed Underground felt underground. Illegal street racing, neon lights, body kits, music that somehow made everything feel cooler. Then we had MotorStorm, which was an absolute madness, mud, explosions, monster trucks flying off cliffs. And then there was Blur, Driver San Francisco, Split Second, games that were willing to be weird. Now compare that to today. Open world, festival, weekly challenges, drive here, unlock this, repeat. And while those games are still fun, they don't always feel unique anymore. Number 2, soundtracks were part of the experience. And this one might sound a little stupid, but racing games used to shape your music taste. Like, I discovered bands through racing games. Need for Speed, Burnout, Forza Horizon 3, Tony Hawk and Skate 3 if we cheat a little. Like, those soundtracks became part of the memory. But for me personally, also of my life. And honestly, modern games don't really do that anymore. Maybe it's licensing, maybe it's Spotify, maybe I'm just old, but I genuinely miss when racing games had soundtracks that felt handpicked for that world. For example, when I think back about Burnout Paradise, oh my god, I'm pretty sure I played that game for most of the time purely because of the music. But even without the music, that was a crazy game, but like the music just made it so much better. Number 3, the cars felt like characters. And this might be my hottest take, but I think old racing games had fewer memorable cars, and somehow that made them more memorable. Like, everybody knows the M3 GTR, and everybody remembers Rochelle's 350Z, the Audi Le Mans Quattro, the R34 Skyline, the Dodge Viper from every PlayStation 2 racing game ever made. Like, these cars had personalities. Now modern games have 800 cars, 1,000 cars, 1,200 cars, and that's cool, but honestly, I drive the same 5 because more cars doesn't automatically create more memories. Sometimes less is actually more. Number 4, racing games stopped taking risks. And I know I already made a video about it, but this one hurts the most because racing games used to be weird. Driver San Francisco let you jump between cars. Blur mixed Mario Kart with real cars. Split Second let you destroy the racetrack. MotorStorm threw monster trucks into volcanoes. And yeah, some ideas failed, but some were incredible. And at least developers were trying things. Today, the genre feels safer, more polished, and way more predictable. And honestly, I just kinda miss when racing games surprised me. Number 5, Forza Horizon changed everything. And whoa. This isn't an attack on Horizon, because honestly, I love Horizon. But Horizon became so successful that it accidentally became the blueprint. Open world, festival atmosphere, seasonal updates, hundreds of cars, weekly playlists, and now a lot of racing games feel like they're chasing that same audience. The problem is that when every game moves toward the same formula, the genre loses its variety. And variety is exactly what made racing games special in the first place. Like, I remember growing up with Burnout Paradise, and then all of a sudden when I got a little older and my dad let me play like the cooler games, I went up to like Most Wanted and like Need for Speeds and stuff, you know. And then later I switched to Forza Horizon 3, and then I played Forza for a while, and then I went and played Need for Speed 2015, and the atmosphere in that game was so amazing. Like, damn. But hey, maybe racing games didn't actually lose their personality. Maybe they just all slowly started borrowing from the same playbook. And honestly, I get why. Forza Horizon works. Like, it really works. But sometimes I miss when racing games felt like visiting different worlds. When buying a new racing game didn't just mean new cars. It meant a completely different atmosphere, different music, different energy, different memories. So now I'm curious, if you could bring back one racing game franchise tomorrow, what are you choosing? Midnight Club, Motorstorm, Burnout, Split Second, or maybe something I completely forgot about? Because honestly, I think racing games deserve to be weird again. And if you enjoyed the video and want to hear me get way too emotional about video games every Sunday, then maybe stick around. I plan on making gameplay content too, but at this point in time, I don't really have time to really play the games, but I'm trying my best. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.